And welcome to Just for Clicks, guys. This is Michael Buckeister, and this is live, and this is raw. This is uncut, unscripted sports talk, straight off the top of the dome here, coming to you guys normally 6 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday, but I'm on vacation mode this week, so I missed yesterday. I apologize for that, but I'm trying to enjoy the family vacay. I wasn't going to do a show today, but you know what? This was just weighing on my mind. Like, I've done a show about this before, coming from the NFL side of things, the NBA side of things, but this time I'm going to come to you from the MLB aspect here. I am coming to you guys live here from beautiful Dauphin Island, Alabama. If you guys ever have a chance to come out here, it is a great time. I would recommend going to the beach over here by the golf course. It costs like $3 to get in, or something like just like that. But the beaches are a lot cleaner. The water's a lot calmer because it's kind of like a cove within the Gulf of Mexico. It's a very, very good time, guys, here. So shout out to Dauphin Island for having me and my family down here this week, enjoying the vacation. We're having to cut it a little bit early because of the tropical storm Barry, I guess, should supposed to start happening tonight or tomorrow or something to that effect. But nonetheless, guys, Major League Baseball had their All-Star game last night. I believe the AL won. It was 4-3, if I'm not mistaken. I did not have a chance to actually watch the game this year. Unfortunately, this is the first time I missed it in almost 10 years. But the AL has won 8 straight All-Star games. The only reason why I want to talk about this is because I think the Major League Baseball has the All-Star game figured out. This is the most intriguing game to watch. It is not boring. It is just not a redundancy like the NFL or the NBA. They're actually playing for something. What I'm meaning by this, guys, is the winner of the All-Star game gets home field advantage in the World Series. So the AL will have a Game 7, if it comes there, at the AL Stadium, which home field advantage in Major League is the biggest home field advantage in all sports. Yes, NFL, you have the weather, you have the crowd. NBA, you have the crowd. But at the end of the day, the field is still 100 yards long. The basketball goal is still 10 foot tall. So it doesn't matter how you or where you play. The game is still going to be played the same. For Major League Baseball, not every stadium is the same. Not every stadium has a 425-foot dead center field. Not every field has a 365-foot right field fence. Not every field has a 60-foot wall in left field. Home field advantage in Major League Baseball is by far the biggest advantage you can have. You can go from a hitter's ballpark where the wind is blowing out with up in the altitude a mile high above the field, or you can be down there on sea level where the ball just doesn't travel very, very well. The wind is blowing in at your face, and you got a 425-foot right field fence. So Major League Baseball has this figured out. Their All-Star game is intriguing to watch because the players are actually playing for something. And to be totally honest, you really cannot half-ass baseball All-Star game. I mean, if you are a pitcher and you half-ass it when you're normally throwing 96 miles an hour and you only throwing 80, you might get your head taken off because a batter could smear that 80-mile-an-hour pitch right up the middle and just blast your head off. So, like, Major League Baseball never really had an issue with their All-Star game, except for a couple years ago when it ended in a tie, which that sucked for the fans and everybody involved. And then at that point, that is when they said the winner of the Major League game will get home field advantage. So ranking the sports, like I'm just talking the three major sports: baseball, basketball, football. I'm not talking hockey because I'm not for sure how hockey All-Star game works, but you can't half-ass hockey either. And those guys just flat out hate each other. So Major League Baseball is the number one, for the All-Star games. Number two is probably basketball, just because you still get to see big dunks, you get to see 3-point shots, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. NFL is the worst. The NFL just needs to either cut out their Pro Bowl or figure something else out. It is absolutely freaking horrible watching that NFL Pro Bowl. But on the flip side of the coin, guys, this All-Star break, these games, this is a preview for a lot of these players that are on lower teams. I'm going to throw out my Royals out there. We had a couple. Had Whit Merrifield make it to the All-Star team, doing great things. Whit was kind of putting on a show for all those other teams that might be looking for a solid second baseman or a solid right fielder. He's kind of a utility player. So where this All-Star game happens, it falls right in the middle of free agency. This is the time where teams either saying they're throwing in a towel, their season's done, or you have that team that's right there on the cusp that needs a player or two to just push them over their edge. So these All-Star caliber players that are playing in this game they're also debuting for other teams, showing them what they got, talking with potential teams that could be interested in them. So the All-Star, Major League All-Star is by far the best game out there, the best week. The Home Run Derby, they've reamped that up to make it exciting. The game has always been exciting. It means something. So Major League Baseball, shout out to you guys. You guys have this figured out right. And for all those players that are getting ready to make moves from the All-Star players there, you guys, good luck in your upcoming ventures, because the dog days of summer is here. It's 100 degrees here in southern Alabama. Teams are going to start making some moves, and baseball will start getting exciting here about mid-August, early September, right when football season starts rolling around. So, guys, enjoy the summer. Enjoy the dog days of summer. Probably won't have a show tomorrow or Friday, but Monday we'll be back full force, same time, same location, 6 a.m. Eastern time, give or take a couple minutes, because this is live, raw, and uncut sports talk, guys. We're out.